Three things have been driving the market this week, and they're more connected than you might think. First, oil and the Middle East. Tensions between the US and Iran have increased this week, with hopes of a peace deal fading. That pushed Brent crude above $90 a barrel, reaching around $91 on Tuesday. Why does that matter? Because higher oil prices can feed into inflation, and if inflation stays higher for longer, central banks have less room to cut interest rates. Second, bond yields are rising. The US 30-year Treasury yield briefly hit around 5.34%, its highest level since 2007. Think of bond yields as the market's required return for lending money to the government. When yields rise, borrowing becomes more expensive, and that can put pressure on businesses, consumers, and importantly, stock valuations. Third, tech stocks have felt the pressure. The Nasdaq fell around 1.3% on Tuesday, with semiconductor and AI-related stocks among the biggest losers. That makes sense because high-growth companies are particularly sensitive to interest rates. When yields rise, the future profits investors are paying for becomes less attractive today. So the story of the week so far is this. Geopolitical tensions pushed oil higher. Higher oil raised inflation concerns, and rising yields put pressure on risk assets, particularly technology stocks. And with the Fed minutes due next week, markets will be watching closely for any clues about what happens to interest rates next. I'll see you next week for the next market wrap.